if you're in Manhattan, they're going to beam two powerful beams up out of the sky from Lower Manhattan, right at the memorials where the two Twin Towers stood. It's called the annual Tribute in Light. Now, our office is 2 blocks. I'm actually I would like to stay around after. I've never actually seen it in person, even though we're right here.
Yeah, I've never seen it either.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be a really moving thing to see, because the waterfall, the memorials are right there. So, do they come out of the memorials? Is that how it works?
I don't know.
Because the memorials are like where the towers stood right now.
Yes, but it can't be because because the memorial, for anybody who's been there,
right.
it's a water memorial now. So it's a waterfall that goes down into a pit where the two towers. I guess they must put it right near it. But they can't put it into the pit.
In the pit of
because there's water there.
Right.
And I think also that would be a little maybe sacrilegious because that pit is a graveyard.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Meanwhile, the building continues down there.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if anyone's been down there. The Oculus now is a beautiful. Before the Twin Towers, if anybody remembers the Twin Towers, it was 2 huge towers, and you would walk underneath, and underneath was this underground mall without any windows. I don't know if you ever recall. Maybe you're too young.
I had gone before the towers, but I had never gone beneath the.
So underneath it was a windowless mall on the way to a train station. And I will tell you something. Mira and I, we got married at the World Trade Center. Before,
Did you really?
Before it, that's my ex-wife. Before, the 9/11.
Wow.
Yeah, we got married there. That's where our marriage was, at the Twin Towers.
Wow, your wedding pictures must be so haunting now at this point.
Yeah, well, also they used our book as the sales pitch.
Right.
So I know my book is. It doesn't mean much, but.
Wow.
But they have made a new Oculus, which is this beautiful mall. Everyone should go down and check it out. The museum is really amazing and touching, and
very touching.
And you should go see the museum as well. In June, they opened up I believe that would be the 4th of the World Trade Center buildings. The Freedom Tower, 7 World Trade Center, 4 World Trade Center, and now 3 World Trade Center was opened. 3 is an 80-story building. They're all huge, huge buildings.
Yeah.
So there's only 2 buildings that need left to be built. They're building a theater right next to the Freedom Tower.
Yep.
And the theater is going to be to put on, I guess, operas and ballets and plays and musicals and whatever, live performances. And they have one more huge World Trade Center building that they still will build, which is right now the footprint of where you walk into the Oculus.
Did it have a cooling effect, a chilling effect on the commerce in the downtown area after 9/11? Just because they're building such a huge kind of complex out of it now.
Well, in the beginning, right after 9/11, nobody would come downtown.
Right.
And and you could rent office space here extraordinarily cheaply. Nobody was building condominiums or rental apartments down here.
Oh, wow.
Everybody was terrified to come down.
No kidding. Wow.
And then a lot of people even moved out of Manhattan after 9/11.
Yeah.
They said, all right, we're going to go to suburbia, we're going to go to Brooklyn, we're going to go to Queens,
Yeah.
but we're getting out of Manhattan.
Yeah.
And then since then, there's been probably since about 2005, 2006, about 4 or 5 years after, there's been a building boom down here that the entire landscape is completely changed now. It's when I was down here in my office, 25 years ago, but prior to 9/11, this was a business district.
Right.
Nobody lived here. Okay, now this is a 24-hour district. People live here, people work here, and the building that they have done is amazing. So,
wow.
It is certainly a sad day, but they totally have revived downtown.
Yeah,
downtown Manhattan. A giant mural, by the way. I don't know who is this. A Brazilian artist by the name of Eduardo Kobra. I'm not sure who he. Is he a famous artist? I'm not.
I think he's just a Brazilian street artist.
Must be a famous artist, I guess. He's pretty famous. Julie says pretty famous. Pretty famous Brazilian artist, Eduardo Kobra. And he is putting up 7 murals. Do we have any pictures of the murals, Julie? There it is. He's putting up 7 murals around Manhattan as a symbolic memory to 9/11. This new piece, which is called "The Braves of 9/11" on his Instagram, has completely transformed. Where is that? 783rd Avenue. That's Midtown East somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where, but somewhere in Midtown East. But there's going to be a total of actually 15 murals across the city by the end of September. Meanwhile, and number 343, what's on this helmet? 343? 343 is on the helmet.
It's the number of firefighters.
The number of firefighters
that were killed that day.
who yes, it's the number of firefighters who died on that particular day.